All right, what is going on, everybody? Deja, what's going on? Good to see you. Got some more camera angles and stuff going on. Good to see you. How's Grandma doing? Is she having a happy birthday? Oh gosh, I hit my chair. Almost fell. Look at this beauty, Deja. MS-270. Customer states. Customer wants new cane and service. Whatever else looks wrong. Nice. Awesome. Hope it was running pretty good. So I don't know what we got here. What do we got? Want the new cane and service. Whatever else looks wrong. So we're just we're kind of going in this blind. Air filter actually doesn't look too bad at all. Let me switch these camera angles. I kind of don't like that. Let me hold on. Hold on here. How's that? There we go. I like that better. You guys can see that Honda we have back here. It did get approved. Excuse me. Man, I'm so full from lunch. It did get approved, but we had to order that arm for this guy back over here. So we got to wait for that arm. So we're just moving on with some other stuff. Air filter does not look too bad at all. I'm gonna put. Oh, and if you notice, you don't hear any hissing no more. That all new setup here. Silence is golden, and it is gorgeous. Hear that? No more hissing, no more constantly. It just sounds terrific. Can't hear the music a little bit better. We can hear better. Better hearing. Higher hair. Higher hair, please. Oh, we got two, three, four, five, four people watching on YouTube. What's going on, YouTube? Good to see you guys. There's Pappy outside. Sorry to cut off on you like that when you came in last time, Pappy. But we needed some lunch in the old town. I was starving. Thanks for the likes, brother. We got this beauty up here. MS-270 says they don't know. They just want everything. Hey, thanks for the likes and joins. I see you guys joining in. Papa Patriot, what's going down? I see you guys joining in here. Uh, I feel bad. It's happened before. I'm like just about to end for the day, and I see one of my loyal viewers like you come in, and I'm like, oh man, right when we're closing down for the day. I feel bad. But I got you in here. TikTok, you guys are killing the people on YouTube right now with the views, killing it. We're taking this guy just a little bit apart. You're right over there. Why are you saying, hey, hey? You're right there. He's 20 foot away from us there. But yeah, I feel bad. I'm glad you guys are in here. Papa Patriot, good to see you again. I've seen you before. Look at you guys can see me over there a little bit. I'm liking this kind of camera angle. Is Tony in here? I didn't see Tony in here. Did he join in? Old school. We got some people joining in. There we go. We're up to 5 people on YouTube. I see my YouTubians. That's perfect angle. What's up, bub? Look at this angle. You like those angles? I like it a little bit better too. You can kind of see the full spectrum of the whole table. And then I got my close up here. Hey, look at your mom. Look at your mom right over there. In there teaching the new guy. There's McCaw. What is going down, my peoples? Oh man, YouTube for some reason is shot up. Everybody's sharing and helping out on YouTube, getting us out there. YouTube's creeping up on you guys. Cool. All right, cool. I'm gonna keep it like this then. This is a nice little angle. I do enjoy it. You guys aren't looking at my ugly mug this whole time. You know, you're not right here in my face. See everybody over there on YouTube. I appreciate y'all in here. We're looking at this guy. Let me get this over in a little bit better of an angle. We've already taken off the air filter. The air filter looks amazing. They do want a MS 250 and 291, same fresh fuel, oil, all fuels mixed. Yes, sir. Sounds fantastic, Deja. Sounds like they're happy, happy. Thanks for the likes, love. I appreciate you. I do have quite a mug, and I know you got it turns you guys off a little bit, so that's why you'll just get my profile now a little bit. See, if I lean in, you get a little bit of it, but I can. There we go. Talk to you guys like this, and it's a little bit more enjoyable to see and look at. I work on small engines on the side. Yes, sir, Darren. That's awesome, man. Well, join us here. Check it out. I work on them every single day for a living. This is what I do. And I come on here live and try to help out people. And we get to mess with things like this. He wants a new chain and he wants a general service. General service, I think, is a little bit much. Like I said, this is our air filter. Looks really, really good and really, really clean. So we're just going to throw that off to the side there. Gonna go ahead and get some long needle nose pliers to get off this spark plug boot. Man, YouTube's coming in. YouTube's creeping up on you guys on TikTok. I appreciate all of you guys in here checking it out. Let me see if I can't hit my computer. And there we go. Turn this around just like here. And then our spark plug cap is on like that. I just very, very carefully grab it like that, pop it right off. Come right out. Let's have a look at that spark plug, shall we? We're gonna see what it looks like in there. Yeah, you got quite. All right, cool. Get that spark plug right up on out of there. There we go. YouTube's about to pass you guys up. TikTok. We got a battle of the social medias going on here. Mason, are you asking about what is the steel battery spark plug replacement? Is that what you're asking, brother? Because I believe this is the Bosch WR. Man, if I can remember it off the top of my head. I used to say it all the time, but now I don't. I don't say it no more. Oh man, TikTok took off with the viewers. Oh, the YouTube's right there behind you guys. Holy cow! For some reason, YouTube is keeping up with you guys, and I love it. You guys are checking this out. We're looking at the spark plug. The spark plug is all sorts. There we go. See if we can get it. Look at it. It's all soaking wet. Doesn't look too foul. Doesn't actually look too bad. Wayne Bow, BPMR7A. I believe that's correct. We use the Bosch one. I know they're both, you know how spark plugs are, they're both the same. Trying to get the number off of this one. I used to remember it by heart, but now I can't remember it for the life of me. Can't remember what the box one is. WSR 6F, something like that. WSR 6F from Bosch. And you can actually see this is a Bosch one. But of course, we don't have it. We have a R resistant 10 on there. That's all we have. Do we have it down here? We sure do have it down here. Right here, if we look close enough. WSR6F. I think I was right. Says it right there, right on our loop. So WSR6F is our spark plug right there for that baby. And also the BPMR7A. That's exactly right too. Sometimes on the steel it'll say this Bosch one. Sometimes it'll say the one Weibo said. Weibo. I think that's how you say that. Wayne Bow. Wayne Bow. There we go. I see it. My eyes are good. Let's blow this baby. A little bit of it. Oh, I thought that was water coming out of it. I don't like how that spark plug was super wet, so let's kind of blow this out a little bit. Sort of looks like that was a bit flooded, didn't it? If you guys could see that. And everything in the chainsaw is compacted. The chainsaw only farm compacted. The chainsaw is the only small engine. Oh, you don't like working on chainsaws? It actually kind of does, yeah. Looks like it might be the original one. But that's normally actually the one that I do. That's the one I mainly put in these guys. Man, you guys, between you guys and YouTube, it's incredible. Fans can now send to celebrate. Something just unlocked there. I don't know. It said you guys can do something now, but I don't know what that is. That's on TikTok, not on YouTube. But YouTube, you guys are killing it. There's a bunch of you guys in here, and man, TikTok is just barely ahead on viewers, which is fantastic. We're gonna blow this spark plug completely off to get all that liquid. The reason I pulled this over a couple times and blew air in there, if we have a broken diaphragm in that carburetor, it's going to slowly leak gas into that cylinder piston. It's going to almost fill up the entire motor with gas and hydrolock it. But nothing really came out. It looked like he was pulling it a bunch. Maybe flooded it from pulling it too much. But that's all right. I kind of want to see if this thing starts up. I'm going to grab my there he is. There's Tony. What is going on, Tony? Best two-stroke oil on the market, Jesse. Got it right here for you, buddy. Uh-huh. HP Ultra. This is a 50-galloner. You probably won't use this. But dust on the muffler. How do I need to clean it out without dust going in the engine? So you have a Deja, move the piston up to block off the exhaust port and then blow it out. So kind of turn it over slowly, get that piston to completely block off that exhaust port if you're on the muffler side, and then blow it out. And your piston will stop everything from blowing into your motor. Try that out. But this is it, HP Ultra, 2-cycle engine oil. You can get this in, this makes 50 gallons, but you can get it in little guys, big times. Tony, is this one where you was just... Yeah, Tony's back at work today. He hasn't been on the live all morning. Nuts, but I'm good. I'm glad. I'm glad you're back to work. Glad everything's working out for you. Good to know. Even though we did miss you, we had some people asking about you, Tony, on the live this morning. asking where you were. S&N, he was asking, I think. Or Tommy. Tommy was asking. Who missed you, buddy? We're going to see if we can crank this baby just right up right now. Let's see if we can do some sketchy stuff. There we go. We got that nice and tight. I'm going to hit this with a little bitty impact, kind of. That's what I said. I say he's MIA. He's working hard. He got the clearance from old Doc, and he's back at it, which is awesome to hear. All right, we're just gonna start this thing. Let's get a little sketch because this chain ain't on here too much. So this is gonna be a little skit. YouTube, you guys took over the viewer lead. You guys are in the lead right now. We're gonna see if we can tighten this. Oh man, this is an awful big saw to have an easy tighten on. A little sketch. There we go. Tighten that chain up. Man. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Wonder why he wants a new chain. It almost looks like this could just be sharpened. We do have a little bit of damage on this chain I want to show you. Oh, and there we go. And just like that, TikTok retakes the lead on the viewers. Mm. That's right. And I love that you're here. McCall, what kind of premix? I surely hope you're not talking about True Fuel. You can see there's a little bit of slight damage on these teeth. But if we sharpen those right up, they got plenty of life left. I don't know if that's coming in clear. Let me look up on my thing here. Yeah, you can see just slight damage on each one of these teeth. Looks like we just may need to sharpen this baby up. But now that we have it tight, steel two strokes is my day job. Nice to see follower enjoying some diagnostics. Oh, dude, I love it, brother. I'm glad you're in here, man. Are you? Did you go get your gold in steel or what you at, Wayne Bow? Oh, VP 51. Okay, I think that's all right. I've heard people using the VP, and I think the steels like it. Just don't ever promise me right now, McCaw. Don't you ever use True Fuel. Down with True Fuel, not in the steel. Let's see if our chain brake's even working. Let me get a screwdriver so I don't rip my fingers off here. We're gonna be safe about this. Got the chain brake off. That's on. You can hear the click. Right, here we go. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Chain brake's on. I'd say that's working out pretty nice there, ain't it? To straighten a chainsaw bar. Do not recommend that at all, brother. If it's bent, it's bent. Um, I'm sure you can probably get it back maybe a little straight, but these things are designed so perfectly, bro, that even if there's a little ripple in it, you're gonna wear down one side of your chain, or your chain will kink up in there. If it's bent, brother, don't you ever Leland. Don't you ever Leland. Don't take it all right now. Throw it away. If you're running steel. Oh, very cool, Waymo. Yeah, I went there for my gold. That was really cool. You were there for 4 years. That's pretty awesome. Yes, sir. Darren, 100%. Just get a new one, brother. Um, I'm sure you could get it back pretty straight, but if there's any kind of wobble, wiggle, anything, you're gonna wear down one side of your chain. You could wear down the pickups. Dude, there's so many, you know what I mean? Dude, it was fun, bro. I had a blast there, but 4 years. That's awesome. You must be the real master tech. What's my favorite saw? I'll tell you what I know. MS201 PC. I really do like that. I see a bunch of the landscapers. That's their choice. They use those a lot. 201 PC. I kind of have a special place in my heart. I love them. I know there's bigger ones, badder ones. Of course, I like the big boys. This one's still not even a big boy, but like the 66 or what is it, 664 or something. Them things are just unbelievable. They're real fun. And oh yeah, sorry Nike. Let's start it up. I got questions coming through, but the thing is, YouTube here ain't got no questions, no nothing coming through, and I got TikTok here just blowing up. We have brands. We work the service center. We don't sell on any brand. Oh, that's cool. So you're kind of like a one-stop shop. Yeah, we're Steel and Honda and John Deere dealership. So yeah, we got to cut. We could pretty much only Steel, Honda mowers, John Deere stuff. The gas smells horrible. I don't like that gas smell at all. It's not. It's not as bad as some gas I've smelled. You guys have heard me just completely gag over. Do you think it's gonna? Do I think it's gonna start on the first pull? I don't know. By the look of this gas, that almost looks like water, doesn't it? I hope you guys can see that pouring out. No, Nike, I do not believe. I have trouble with my Husqvarna. I have any troubles with my Husqvarna. Yeah, Husqvarnas I've heard are pretty good. Um, let me let you look right here, Nike. How's that? And if we move it a little bit, you can actually see the water underneath it. You can see that the stuff that it's 3D almost. There's stuff on the top moving on top of the water. That is just fantastic, isn't it? What do you do to buy these and fix them and sell them? No, sir. I actually work at a dealership. We're at a John Deere dealership right here in Central Florida. And this is a customer's. This was actually brought in off the streets. This is a wild one. This is a wild chainsaw. Um, this is actually used. All of these are. They bring them here. What is going on? Why are you moving around in such a fashion? You guys are up and down and left and right. Let's see if I can tighten you down just a touch there. There we go. There we go. Yes, 100%, Nike. This is what I do all day, every day. Yeah, I really hope you guys can see this. Let me see if I can. We have a whole bunch of work to do, actually. Nike, look at that. We got some pole saws up over here. We got a bunch of blowers just came in a little bit ago. There's our bunch of blowers. Some of these are waiting on parts. And then we have over here our Hondas. We're going to be working on all those too. Most of those are done. I know there's a couple of them that we need to go through, get a couple things right. And then our lovely chainsaw racks. We got all these to do too. Actually, some I know we have all that to do, all this lovely stuff here with that combi. So yeah, brother. Oh, and that's my bowling trophy if anybody's interested, because I am the best at bowling in this company. And nobody can tell you any difference. Over there, Nike, that's everything we've done. We've actually had a bunch of people come pick stuff up. So that's our done pile. And now we're back to here. Oh, that ain't nothing, Pappy. This, honestly, if I'm being honest, Pappy, outside, this is nothing. And I actually have a little bit of luxury right now. I want you to tune in when summer hits. I know it is. I'm sorry. I don't have one of them stabilizers. No, this hasn't run in a long time retro. You're absolutely right. What does the dealership think of the lives? They love it. They're paying me to do it, and I have to do it. They ask me to do it, they pay me to do it. They want me to do it because I'm going to start selling these things. Not the gas ones, unfortunately. What port of Florida are you at? Nope, not Palm Beach. I'm in Central Florida, actually, right by the old Mickey Mouse ears, not far from it. So in the summertime, you guys, this, all of these, this ain't even nothing. This ain't nothing. Wait till you see the summertime. Look at all the water. That's water coming out of there. We're gonna try and fire this up, Tony. Man, TikTok is just look at, and I can tell that's water because this ain't soaking it up that well. These things soak up gas really good, and look at that. You can actually still see it down on here. So I know that's water. I don't know if she's gonna start telling. The water's still coming out of there as well. Look at this, guys. Is there any leaf blowers to work on after a chainsaw? I believe so. I actually believe we had a couple of them come in. I could probably pull one out. I don't know what we got over there. We're gonna see. I got all my work orders here behind me. Dude, you should 100% come on down to Florida. We need you guys. We'll hire you. We'll get you in here just doing this for fun. But yeah, that's water. You see how that just pushed right off of the table? Does the steel factory in Virginia work 24 hours? I think so. No? That would be a better question for my buddy up there earlier. I want to say, I know when we were there, he said it's a 12-hour shift or 11-hour shift, something like that. They get 15 minutes in the morning, 15 minutes in the afternoon, and they may run it 24/7. I'm not 100% sure. It's a fantastic question, though. Yeah. Oh, we got a bunch of them, buddy. We got BR 800s, 600s over here, all sorts of stuff. I'll show you them again. Yep, I know those ones just came in, so we should be looking at those. They're coming up soon. These ones are waiting on parts. Yeah, I'm sure. But you guys are going to be absolutely shocked at summertime. I'm not 100% sure, user. I really don't know. Yeah, that's 100%. You're 100% right. That's what we're going to do here in a minute. I guess we could do that right now. Why not? Let's see if it fires up. First off, we've done all of this work and there's still water in the bottom of this. He owns gas engine houses, works on generators and leak blowers. Oh, that's awesome, bro. Yeah. I hope to teach you guys something on here, or at least if you're having a problem with something similar, you can figure it out. We're just gonna go for it and try and start this up. We're gonna see how she feels about it. But I can guarantee you that thing ain't been run in quite a while with the amount of water that was in it. I don't think I have another container. I would pour it in and let it separate. Tony would love that. But user, I honestly have no idea what our rate is, what my rate is. The John Deere guys obviously make a little bit more than I do an hour, I believe. But I know it's up there. All right, chain brakes on, chokes fully on. Here we go. Let's see what she said. I don't have another jar. I have one jar, Tony, and it's got that one still in it. There she goes. We got that good gas going. Here we go. Can you show us how to pull? Yes, sir. Let me show you this way. There we go. There are two safe ways steel tells you to start these bad boys. All right. One, which I can't do a lot because I have an extremely bad back. Put it on the ground like so. Let me see if I can get it. Let's see if I can get it. There it is. Put it on the ground like so. Put your foot right through the handle, hand up here, and pull it. That's one way to start it. That hurts my back a lot. So this is how I started. This is the other steel approved way to start it. Sideways, put it in between your legs, the handle in between your legs. Make sure your chain brake's on. That way, oh, it's false started a couple times. Oh, that should have started. I think it's still working that water out of there. So this is literally how I started here. Ooh, I'm getting kickback, real hard kickbacks here. Two-stroke, I'd say probably, I don't know. That's a very good question. I got into this a couple years ago when I was 30 something. So that's an excellent question. They should. What? Oh, all right. It did. It tried to start a couple times. I think I flooded it, Tony. You're right. It did try. Fuel pump diaphragm. That's exactly right. With whatever's in that, with whatever this stuff is, I'm trying to be nice and easy with it. I guarantee you can actually see. Uh oh. We got a side quest, but you can actually see the water underneath the oil and water. So I guarantee that's in the carburetor. We got a side quest, people. Here we go. Side quest, emergency. 911, here we go. Oh. Let's get that out the way. The spark plug looked great, retro. I even cleaned it off a little bit. Here we go. Side quest. What is it? And it sputters. 10-4. Here we go. Look at this brand new thing. They bought it yesterday and it's losing power. I think so. We're going to start it up. It's not priming up really that great. Ooh. I've got. Yeah, that don't sound good at all. Oh, but it's idling fine. There it goes. There you go. Go give her a test. Yeah, that's brand new, brother. Bought it yesterday. I just adjusted the valve. But yeah, you go give it a test. Side mission complete. Back to the farm. You guys like that? There we go. Everybody on YouTube. Good to see you. I see you guys on there. Nobody's commenting on YouTube. All the comments. I tell you what, TikTok, you guys will never uh, shy away from the comments, and I love it. Yep, they bought that yesterday. It was just a simple carb adjustment. I can hear him out there just running the dog crap out of it right now. Oh yeah. Are you gonna put a new spark plug in? Try again. Start it. No, I'm gonna take off this carburetor and have a gander of it at it. We're gonna look at the screen inside this baby because I don't like it much. And this isn't the easiest one to take the carburetor off of either. I just want to let you guys know. You guys are seeing this here. I believe. Oh, maybe it is. I don't know. We're gonna find out here in a second. But we're going in. Does this slide? It does. Never mind. This is an easy one. I thought this was the one where we had to take off all sorts of stuff. But we do not. Look at how nice and easy that is, isn't it? Steel and their infinite wisdom finally came up with a nice, easy. There we go. Hope you guys can see that. Hope that's looking good. Now, if we take this off right here, we're going to get sprayed with gas. 100%. No, we're not. That could be a bit of a problem there. Let's go ahead. I think you hold that open. Yep, and that comes right out. Nice and easy. And there it is. Two little things comes right off. I lied. This carburetor is actually super good to try and get off. Two little pieces. We're gonna hit it with that carb clean right here. Oh, there we go. I like to do it over the carpet. This used to be a Honda carpet. You can't even see an H on that thing now, but that's okay. We get our cord out the way. Now you can see all this good stuff. Oh, here we go. A little bit of a satisfying video. I hope I don't hit the. I hope I don't hit the camera. Yeah, look at that. Just melt away. Oh, isn't that lovely? Look at that. Look at it. Oh, like it's brand new. Look at that. Just melts off, melts away. Look at how pretty. Isn't that nice? Thing looks like $1,000,000 now. Hit it with that air. Dry it off nice and dry. My hand is freezing cold now. And look at that. It's just absorbing right into the carpet. Isn't that nice? What's the worst steel? Jesse. I did get longer cable. Tony, that's why you guys are up over here. That's why you're up over here and the camera and the thing's over here. But yeah, I did get a longer cable. So, and it's working pretty nice. Everything's been working really good today. What's the worst steel saw to work on? I'm trying to think. I think it's right above. Is it the 193? There's one of the saws that in the handle it has three. It has a throttle rod, a choke rod, and something else, another rod. There's three rods in the handle, and man, I can't tell you how much I hate working on those things. I really do. It irritates me to no end. And I can't remember precisely which one it is. The 201 TC, I think, only has two rods. There's one of them that has three, and I hate it. I hate it with every fiber of my being. All right, we're gonna get this out of the way. We're gonna put this down right here. Boom. We're gonna get right into here. And this is our main attraction. The bottom. There we go. Right out, just easy as you can. Holy crap! If I can hold this steady and not pour it out, I really hope you guys can see that gunk floating around on that screen while the gas is still on it. Can you see it? I really hope you guys can see that. That's amazing. Yes, sir. 100% Deja. They're coming quick. Darren, Brian Bounds, thanks for the follow. I appreciate you. The 209, yes, that's kind of a crappy one too to work on. But that's our problem right there. That's why she ain't running so good. You can see all the crap floating around in that screen. Also, we got a black item in there of some sort. I don't know what that is. You can see that dot in there. That's 100% our problem. Also, look at all the gunk. Look at all the gunk in there. That's 100% why I said we're going to take this off and have a gander at it. That's just straight up rotten. That's no good. That's a no good. Is that why it wouldn't start? Bing, 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 Nike, 100%. We've got all sorts of foreign debris inside there, and that's mixing right in, and the motor's trying to run with it, and it ain't doing good, and that's exactly why. We seen that when we poured it out, poured the stuff out into our other thing. Let's see our diaphragm here. I love these diaphragms, honestly. They very rarely ever go bad. These diaphragms are really, really good. And you can see our hole here that is open to the air. That actually comes straight out into the air. And if we look opposite side of that, we can see debris in there. See it? Hope you guys can see that. But look, you can see straight through that. These carburetors actually run and work with atmospheric pressure, and which is just fascinating to me. They work with the. Oh, you want to see where she's at, Tony? Right there. She's right there, and I think she's watching. But she's in here showing the new guy. She came up here and ate lunch with me, and she's showing the new guy the ropes. I like that. So she's actually here, Tony. S&N, thanks for the likes. I see you back, brother. What's going down? Oh, we're gonna see. Yeah, she's in here. She came up here to have lunch with me today. We went to lunch. I was a little late getting back on the live because we had a couple things we had to deal with. And then after that, yeah, she's in there helping the new kid. Ooh, this is really, really hard to get off, which isn't good. There it is. That actually doesn't feel extremely bad. We're checking that gasket. We want to very, very carefully try to release that. There it goes. Come on, baby. Let go of it. There it goes. Oh, and we are done though. Have a look at that. Do not pass go. Do not collect $200. That is extremely rough, people. That right there means it's a done carburetor. We don't even have to put it back on there and try nothing. You can see how rusted that screw is in there. I'm just washing my hands real quick, people. I'm sorry. I got that really gross smelling gas off of my hands. Please. So there we go. We're 100% done though with this carburetor. No need to go any further. Wow. No, I don't like that. No, you ain't. That's what I was just about to say. I can't blow it under there no more. Great. Oh, I know it is. Hey, is that another glass jar over there? I think I just saw a glass jar on the ground. Is that a glass jar on the ground? That's where it went. Would you look at that? You ain't seen no rats running out of here or nothing? No? I was going to say, I got my pew pew over there if you want to keep it in your back pocket. Just kick it across. You kick it. Oh, you would hear me scream for miles. I can't believe these guys just found this. We got another glass jug, but I got to clean this baby up. There we go. This one, I remember this, and it looks like the stuff is still in it. Uh, this was a blower, brand new blower, and the dude brought it in, two of them, and they were filled with whatever that is inside there. Completely donezo. Yeah, it was really bad. Like somebody sabotaged it, so they didn't have to work that day. So that was pretty. Sorry to say, I laughed at it a little bit. New one, yes. How much? We're about to find out. I want to explain right here. I say this all the time, but this screw right here is the only part in this entire thing that isn't treated for the elements. So if water gets in it, all this, nothing else will rust in this entire carburetor, but that screw right there. And as soon as you see rust or any kind of debris on that carburetor, and especially all of this lovely stuff draining in and going right into these little holes right here. There's a hole right there. You can see my screwdriver stuck in it. That's completely clogged. That carburetor's done. And the fact that it even started up a little bit, I'm rather shocked about. You can even see the rust made it onto the gasket. So we're gonna look and see how much this baby is. Oh man, anybody think? I wish I could do like higher or lower. Is it gonna be higher than $100 or lower than $100? Oh my god, dude! I thought something was falling. Don't do that, dude. I thought my phone was falling. I was like, no. Oh, perfect. Then I can just take that off and put it back on. It's the bent one, but I took it. You remember how it was extended a bunch? I just shoved it back in and it made it go straight. Like the cracked piece is now back straight. So yeah, it's one of those three. I think it's this first one here. Yeah, just throw it back there. I'll get it. That's fine. I'll know what it is. I'll know what it is. So yep, let's have a gander. That's what we were looking at. Carburetor. How much is that carburetor? Here it is. 20. $65. We're at $65 for this carburetor right here. Yeah, it stinks bad in there, buddy. I didn't fart in there. So $65. And that's from steel. 65.59. It's probably a little bit more because we are a company and whatever, but gonna have to do it. Sadly. And now let's see if that gas dried up a little bit. It did. See if you guys can really see that gunk in there. Just completely covering that screen. And that's our main problem right there. I'm glad you guys could see that. It's good that I finally got one. Usually I take this off and that screen is pretty pretty clean. But this is one I'm talking about, and this is a out in the wild. This is a real life chainsaw that just came in today, and that's what we're trying to work with. I'm gonna make an estimate for this, because I'm sure the guy wasn't expecting to have to buy a carburetor. He did say, whatever else is wrong with it, go ahead and fix it. Let me ask my parts guy right real quick. Oh, he's with the customer right now. He's with the customer. Maybe I can get Pappy to come out here. Double D to Pappy. Come in, Pappy. I don't even know if my walkie-talkie's working. Oh, it's working. Okay. We'll see if we can get him to come out here because I would just like to go ahead and put this order in. Give me a new carburetor. It sounded good. Sounded like it. I cannot believe it tried to start looking the way it's looking. I'm going to have a look at this piston in through the intake side real quick. I can see our rod here. Let's see if I can get you guys to see this too. Move this over, put it up a little bit, see if we can put it down just a little. I hope you guys can see in there. I don't know if you can. I can't really zoom in here. But if you can see in that hole, there's our piston, which actually looks really good. It actually looks like there's a little bit of rust inside there. I don't know if you guys can see that. Coming up, there's our other. Let's check that. Let's check that ring. I don't like the rust on that ring. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if you guys can see that too well. Everybody stop commenting and stuff. See if I can get it to where you guys can see in there. Did you hear me? Oh, I called you and you didn't say nothing. This chainsaw, when it came in, his name's Tim something. I guess it just came in. It looks like his handwriting. And it says on here, customer wants new chain and service, whatever else looks wrong. His carburetor's completely done. So does that go ahead and give me the go ahead to 65? But that is not working anymore at all. That's real bad. So I was gonna ask him, but I seen he was talking to him. Mhm. All right. Well, I'm seeing if anything else is wrong with it. See that, guys? You got a little bit of behind the scenes there. So we're just gonna reach our screwdriver in there, put it right on that bottom ring, and give it a push. Oh yeah. Looks like she's moving. Looks like she's pushing. I can't really do it with the camera right there. I apologize. Oh yeah. She's nice and loose. So is the top one. There we go. We can see it. What's up, dog? Oh, just out here being, huh? I did go, didn't catch nothing. Had a whole bunch of bites on the shrimp, but couldn't pull up nothing. It's just now warming back up, so they're just now starting to move back in. So I think this Saturday. Yes, I would love it. You wouldn't understand. I'd just see them like, come on, baby. Yeah, 100%. That would be the best thing in the world. So after they're done talking to that customer, we're gonna have them come out and have a little talk with us. See if we can just go ahead and put a carburetor on here. We also need a chain, because if I'm being quite honest, it doesn't look like it needs a chain. Chain looks still real good. I hate these easy tighten things. Oh, take that off. There it goes. We'll have a gander at the side of this whilst we wait. This is our easy, what is it called? Easy tensioner. And I am not the biggest fan in the world of it. It does work. It does serve a purpose. It's a little bit better for maybe our like elderly chainsaw users, because believe me, they're out here. You should see the one gentleman that brings in his chainsaw. It scares the death out of me, because it's a chainsaw about this size, and he might be 85 pounds soaking wet. Very nice guy. I love him to death, but I'm just like, dude, you're out here, Tony. Yeah, I've been told that once or twice in my career. You can tell. But yeah, so these work a little bit better, and he doesn't have an easy one on this guy. Look at that. Tightens it right up, loosens it right up. I'm just not the biggest fan in the world of these guys. I'd rather use a screwdriver. The one I hate the most is the screw that's in this side on some of these older ones. Man, that one irritates the crap out of me. It is so. Oh, it's so. It's so so. But yeah. Where we at on the views? YouTube is leading. YouTube's taking over again. I got more viewers on YouTube than I do here on TikTok. I don't like it. A TikTok fans be pulling in. Goodness. Our sprocket looks amazing. Look at our sprocket. Barely any wear on the sprocket. Almost looks like a brand new sprocket. All right, here's what I'm talking about. Dare we see if it's oiling? Let's see if we have any oil in here. He's checking over the. We're checking over this thing too, by the way. How much Earl we got in here? We got about a half a tank of Earl. We'll just top that off because I'm almost out of this stuff anyway. I got to get my parts guy to go get me some mo. We'll just look at how thick this stuff is. I absolutely love this stuff. Here we go. And watch, it'll get down to the size of a hair before it breaks. Hope you guys are seeing this good. No, you're not. You're not seeing any of it. Oh no, I'm pouring it everywhere. Look at how thin. This is how thick this stuff is. If I just hold it there, maybe. There we go. There we go. We're gonna see how thin this baby gets. There we go on the background. That's still holding on. That's still a solid line. There it is. This is why this bar oil is supreme. Look at how thin that is. It's still holding on. I'm telling you, it'll get down to the width of a hair and still hold on. Hope you guys are seeing it. Look at this, still holding on, still draining out. The stuff is absolutely amazing. Are you done with your training? El Bull. It is honey. Yes, it is honey. There's Tony too. Hey, yeah, he was saying you. He was like, "Where's Michelle?" And I lifted up it like this and showed you standing in there training the new guy. So she's right here. She's right here next to me, buddy. Well, yeah, that's how I have to look at the comments on there, and then YouTube's comments go on there. That's what I'm saying. Yeah, TikTok is the commenters. They are the ones that go on and like and everything. Look at that poor guy. Tony said, "You see him?" But yeah, YouTube we haven't had any comments on, but I got 7 people watching in YouTube right now, 7 people watching on TikTok. They're at a dead tie, and I love it. I get them going against each other. It's pretty fun. Yeah. Oh, so there we go. We know. Yeah, that looks like honey, doesn't it, El Burr? El Burr. Now we're gonna see if she's oiling. This is one of my funnest things I like to do. Tell her to go get us a carburetor. I know I know you can. Yeah, we need a carburetor for this guy. And I'm so excited to work on those. You don't even have any idea. Huh? No. We got to ask him actually because this came in earlier and it says on here anything it takes to get it running. But I don't think he was. Yeah, look. No, that's him. Look at the writing. Oh yeah, look at the carburetor. Yeah, completely done. Crap all over the place. Huh? Yeah, I'll ask him here in a second. He's got to get thrown into the pit. So I'll ask him here in a minute. We're gonna see if this is oiling. All right, I just saw Ink come home a little bit ago, so she's home, and I saw that wasp flying around. Better not come over here. What? I don't know. Well, I'm probably gonna make a quote for it. All right, love you. All right, let's see if this baby oils. This is one of the funnest things I get to do, and you guys are gonna see it live right here. I hope this isn't too loud. It may be a little loud, but here we go. There it is. Hope you guys can see it. Oh, okay. Yeah, dry tube assembly. Gotcha. So I was pointing at the wrong spot. Yeah, do you see the two generators walk in the back there? Yep, we're gonna get to work on these things. A little preview for my YouTubians and TikTokians. There's a little preview, and guess how much fun I'm gonna have with those guys right over there. Two of them just came in, and one of the guys that helped bring it in said, "Yeah, you're gonna have fun with those." I said, "Why?" That is, they just smell like really bad gas in there. So yeah, I'm real happy. I'm real happy those came in. That might be a next week problem. No, I don't know if we got enough work. Oh, we got enough work. That'll probably be next Monday or Tuesday. Let's blow this off and get it looking a little bit better. But I hope you guys saw that. Tony said you guys could see that. You can see the oil just drip out of there and come right down. We know she's oiling good. We're gonna blow it out. Blow it out. Move it over a little bit. Look at that oil. Beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Most people would get mad because that went over all over the place. I'm actually extremely happy that went all over the place because that means we ain't got to mess with nothing with the oiler. We are oiling and our oil tank is good. So that's a check off the list. We're oiling. Uh, what is that thing? Clutch drum looks amazing. I'm not too thrilled with this fuel line. It does feel a little stiff, but I think she'll be just fine. We got a little bit of play in it. Probably next time it comes in for some maintenance, we'll switch out that fuel line. I'm just trying to blow everything out of this thing I can see. So we know definite carburetor, we know definite chain, which I'm not so sure about the chain, like I said. That's pretty much the main reason why we took this off was to look at the chain. Let's kind of have a nice up close look at this chain and see why he has the feeling he may need a new one. We did mention the teeth a little bit ago, but the teeth aren't bad. We can see our hooks on the bottom right here where my finger's at, that little hook. That's our oil feeders. You can see there's a hook here, and that hook leads to there's a cutout heading right through that hole. That fills up with oil, and that actually oils each individual one of these right there. And that's how our oil works. But I mean, they feel really good. I do not see any kind of tore up ones, broken off ones. I think our chain's all right, man. I really do. It could need a good sharpening. You can see how the blade is kind of curved on the cutting edge. If I can get that right here and it'll focus. There it goes. So you can see a little bit of a curve on the cutting edge. I'm saying we just sharpen that baby up, huh? Yeah, 100%. I think a new fuel filter would be appropriate, brother. Um, I got to remember his name. Gavin. Yeah, that fuel line's pretty stiff. And I get, you know what? Since we're here, we might as well go ahead and replace it. I can feel it. Like it is not easy to squish. It will squish. It doesn't feel like it's going to snap off or break, but we're just a little tight on there. Could be getting a little dry rotted. I don't think those fuel lines are too expensive at all. Let me get my guy out here for a second. Hey, Gavin, can I get you for a second? This gentleman that brought in this chainsaw, Tim something, it says on there, fix, like just fix it, whatever it needs to fix it. His carburetor is completely done. I didn't know. So, do you want me to make an estimate with this and call him, or was he really just like, whatever it needs to fix it, under $100? This is 65 just by itself. So we're gonna make an estimate. All right, cool. Thank you, brother. There we go. We need an estimate. Or did I take that pole? Is that pole sitting right over here? I have the rest of it. I did. That's right. I told him it was one of them, one of them hanging up, and the pole's actually standing right next to my face. So there we go. We're gonna make an estimate because just our. I think we can save them on the chain now. I don't see anything wrong with the chain. I will write that on the work order. I'm gonna tell him we did replace the chain. If he would like an extra chain or something, he can go right up front to our parts department. And they'll get him the correct chain for it. I may even look up the chain number and just put it on there. Carb, fuel line. Need a carburetor, fuel line. What else did we say? Spark plug. Because he did also say he wanted a general service, right? He wanted it serviced. So we're going to save him on air filter. Air filter is brand new, looking great. We're not going to save him a whole lot, but we're going to save him a little bit. We're going to do what we can for the gentleman. Let's go ahead and make this out. Where are we at? There's our quote. Put in my number. Baby, you got my number. Come on, here we go. What are we working with here? MS270C. 270C. That's going to bring up my time. Do. We're going to put replace carburetor time. That one. Fuel tank we're not doing. Chain brake we're not doing. What else have we got? Fuel cap miscellaneous replace. Replace. We're going to do the engine diagnosis, which isn't long, but we completely pretty much diagnosed it, everything we needed. Fuel line. I do. Here it is. Replace tank, fuel tank line. Right there. Bam. And we'll just charge them for those three. I think that's fair. E. That's still a bit. Well, is what it is. We'll probably give them a little bit of a discount too as well. They like to do that. If things are way too expensive, I mean, we got to work with them a little bit. These things sometimes. Oh, there's our fuel line. Perfect, right there. That fuel line's only $9.30. We'll go ahead and throw that baby on there. Fuel filter. I don't have a part number for it. I really love when steel does this. I kind of want to show you guys this. This will irritate the living crap out of you if you are a uh, steel tech. This is my steel right here. We have everything pulled up. Everything's beautiful. Look at that fuel line right there, right? I click on the fuel line. We got 13. Boom. I can see exactly how much it costs from steel and that. Oh, there's our fuel. Oh, it's not valid. So instead of just putting a number right there, we have to back up, see if we can find a different one. Because sometimes they'll have like a little square over here with a whole kit on it. And that one will be lit up, and I don't see it on here at all. So isn't that fun? Let's see if I can go back in there. And then sometimes when you click back in it, that number will pop up. Oh, look, there's the number right there. You can see it. You can see the 14 right there. Let's click on it. Hey, what'd I tell you? Hey, $5. Now we can put it on there. Isn't that fun? Isn't that a whole heap of fun? Uh, my fellow techs, my fellow Snap-on tech or Snap-on Steel techs, they know about that. Let's copy that pickup body and put it on there. Let's put the spark plug on there. We don't need the air filter. Air filter is beautiful. Do you like that? What else? What else? What else? Where is it? Oh, someone's trying to break through on the radio over here. Breaker, breaker, 19. Come on in. Come on in. Go ahead. Have at you. See if somebody answers me. Air filter spark plug is what we said. BPMR7A. P1s. I gotta go over it again. BPM. There you go. P1 BPM R7. Oop, R7A. There we go. Spark plug's on there. We got spark plug, pickup body, carburetor, pickup hose. What else did we say? Did we say anything else? I don't think we did. That'll take care of the general service. We'll get a new carburetor on there. Gas, fuel. Let's put gas on there because we did fill it up with some gas. Perfect. And I think we can get by with just that. Let's have a preview here. Ooh, $254 bill. $254. Get it out the door, running right. And then he wanted to buy a chain too, which is probably like $30, $40. Hey, butthole surfers. Wah, 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 wah. 29.35. Let me go turn this in real quick. 29.35. 29.35. 29.35. 29.35. Yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah, yeah. Ooh, you sending that to Justin? I don't know the context. You gotta, yeah, find one where it's just standing still. You're right. That one's, yeah, that one's a good one. Unbelievable. All right. She's in there. She is submitted. We're going to see if they want to do with that. I have no idea, Deja. Yeah, that's, I'd say, a little bit more. Need to show him what comes out of it. Oh, yeah. He's a little new. Uh, he wouldn't even know if I could show him that and tell him this is the kind of gas that needs to go in it. And he'd probably be like, yeah, yeah, that looks great. I'm going to take pictures of it, though, if the guy has any questions. We got pictures. We got documents. You can see right here. I got my handy dandy phone. And we're just going to document all of the corrosion, all the crud. I don't like all of this. That's gas. We have a gas leak somewhere, people. We might not be over yet. Let me go get this let me go get this back. Give me that estimate back. Dude, I just moved it and there's a puddle of gas under it. So I think there's a gas leak somewhere. All right. They decided to spring a gas leak on us, a surprise gas leak. You guys see this? Look at all that. He was actually, oh, why did my camera move like that? What the heck is going on? I don't know why it does that every now and again. Get back over there and back down here where it's supposed to be. See, just out of nowhere, that thing just turns and looks up at some other stuff. I don't know how it followed me. I don't even know if it's on tracking. I don't think it is. Oh, it sure is on tracking. All right, let's turn it off. There we go. Now it's not tracking me. That's hilarious. Oop. That was the first time all day it did that. Of course, why wouldn't it? So, Deja, we don't know when them parts are coming, but we have a gas leak and it is running straight out of our cap. Thank goodness almighty. You can actually see it pouring out of the cap right here. So let's add a cap to that. We're going to open back. We're going to reopen that quote. There he is. Let's edit that. Parts. Oh man, I didn't write nothing down on this, did I? Nope, I sure didn't. We need a gas cap. I believe they're both the same ones. They are. It hit me like a hurricane. I do think that is the same exact price. Filler cap's only $7. That's not too bad. We're gonna add that in there. We forgot to put a description down, and I don't want to get yelled at. So carb is done. I have pictures. The gas is atrocious. Too bad I don't know how to spell atrocious. Fuel line stiff. Isn't it nice? I guess one day and it landed in there. I thought I missed it, and I saw it the other day. I walked by and I was like, oh. I was like, I guess I made it in that one day. Fuel line stiff. What else did we say? Gas cap, fuel cap leaking. Boom. What else did we put on here? Let's save that for the moment being. I mentioned the carburetor's done. Pickup hoses, pickup body. That's just regular spark plug fuel. We'll put on here chain and air filter. Good. And I'll just put that in there so he can kind of reassure the customer that that stuff is good. There we go. We got our fuel cap not on there because I didn't hit save. So that would have really irritated the crap out of me. And that's our lovely CDK. I think this is ran off CDK. There we go. Now it's on there. Now we have a preview. Added a few dollars. 263 now. And there we go. Now we'll get away with that. 29.35. There we go. We corrected it. At least we found it before we sent it out. Now I forgot the number already. Of course. Why wouldn't I? 29.35. 29.35. 29.35. 29.35. 29. 35. Boom. No, we don't. I don't know why it does that every. Oh, I do need it. There it is. Staple those babies together. There we go. We got the right quote down now. No surprise charges. And now we're back with you, beautiful people. Go to sleep, but Deja, I hope you have sweet dreams. I'll see you tomorrow. Stop in and say hi. I'll be on here. I appreciate you being here, Deja. I appreciate all the likes, all the love. You're the best. How many people we got watching on YouTube? None. Oh, we got 8. We got 8 YouTubers, 7 TikTokers. Golly, man. TikTok, what is happening? Let me hook my phone back up here. Pump on the brakes. I pump on the brakes. All right, cool. So guess what we're doing with this baby? We're just leaking out of this thing like a stuffed pig. Let's see if I can get it zoomed in on there. So when it starts leaking, you can actually see it. Nope, it's not going to go down low enough. We got a leak in the gas cap. That's where all that beautiful gasoline came from. Got a new gas cap on the way. We got no oil leaking out of it, which is beautiful. Hey, enter no flow. Hey, what's going on? Thanks for the likes and everybody who's liking on there. I appreciate you so much. S&N, I see you still hanging in there, brother. What's going on? Hope you're doing all right. Somebody said they wanted to see me do a blower next. I don't know if they're still in here, and I'm trying to remember who it was. Let me think. Oh, boy. Yep, that's the way. I can't remember who it was. We better not have another leak in here. Guess we should go ahead and test ours. I'm going to do it anyway, just so you guys can see it. We're going to test our fuel tank here, people. Did I lose the screw to the carburetor? Looks like I did. It doesn't matter. It's going out anyway. It's a very easy way to test the pressure inside your fuel tank, especially on this guy. Super easy. Wayne, bro, what's going on? Good to see you. Thanks for coming back, brother. We're just in the middle of this. We're going to find this leak on this gas. It's for oddly enough, it seems like it's still coming out. There we go. Now we got a direct line right into our fuel tank. I hope you guys can see that. Billy, what's going on, Billy Davis? Good to see you, brother. We're just here working, brother. So we got 9 and 9. Now you guys are neck and neck on YouTube and TikTok. You guys are neck and neck. Here we go. Now that we have that hooked up properly, we're going to watch this right here. We have this on pressure. We're going to build some pressure in that tank. As you can see, we can't. And look at all of the gas leaking out of here. Look at that. Here we go. Ready? That's coming right out of our gas cap. And that's why. Oh, you guys can't even see it. I'm sorry. But our gasket here is completely kaput. Kaput. If you guys noticed when I took off that carburetor and said, oh, you're going to get sprayed just like that, and then it didn't spray me, I kind of had a sneaking suspicion we might not have no pressure in the gas tank. I'm glad you guys are in here to see that. S&N, no, it's not. It could be called that. It does pressure and vacuum testing. This you can actually get from steel. This is a steel product. Billy, thanks for the likes, brother. I appreciate you, bro. But yeah, this baby right here is pretty awesome, and it's right from steel. It is a steel thing. It costs like $400. I remember on another live at one time somebody looked this up for me. And look, yeah, you can see down in here. We'll see if I can get you in there and see the bubbles come up. Look at the bubbles. See them? So we're just pumping air straight into our gas tank to check the pressure of the fuel tank. And we can obviously see we're leaking. But here's what I don't like. We're still leaking. Let's see if I can get this in here. Do you see it dripping? We're still steady dripping. I don't think I have a spare. Dude, I love this thing. Uh, Wayne Bow. I love that thing. We're still leaking gas though. I really, 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 really hope it's not that gas tank. Look, we're still draining pretty good. We're in some trouble here, boys. Let me see. I might have to go get that quote again. Will this one work? Let's see if this will seal up. Yes, it will. So we're not leaking out of there anymore, and we're not leaking anymore. But look at what we have up here. It's a really good thing. We got a new fuel line. I want to say it's pretty expensive, S&N. It's a really good thing we got a new fuel line because that's where the rest of that gas was coming out. Look at the bubbles. You guys see the bubbles coming out of there? There's our second leak. I hope you guys can see that. That's where it was just straight up leaking from. But look, I found an extra crappy cap, and we got it's bone dry in there. We found our second leak. It is not the tank, and that's a really good thing. Yee yee, fuel line, 100% correct. And that's what that lovely tool does for you. And it's an awesome one to have. I want to say, let me see, tools and extra. No, sometimes they'll luck out and they'll actually have this tool on one of these diagrams. I don't know how exactly. I think we did this before. I tried to look it up and I couldn't remember how to look up the specialty tools. I don't know if this would be hand tools, repair tools, chainsaw case, cleaning products, face shield, smart connectors, and these. I think I'm in the right spot. Vacuum cleaners, vacuums, electric pressure washers. No, looks like we're back up into actual stuff. Man, I'm sorry. Let me see if I can find a part number for you on here, buddy. Here we go. I think this is right here, S&N. It's coming in right there. I don't know. You're probably not going to be able to see it, but I think it's 0000 dash maybe 550 dash 1300. It looks like a 550. I believe you're exactly right, Wayne Bow. You got a big old double D. Go ahead now. Oh, good. I'm still on it. Yep, you're absolutely right. I am. I'll go ahead and get off that quote so you can log out of it, buddy. That's a big 10-4. I'm gonna log out right now. We're currently logged out of that there. You're good to go, buddy. All right, there we go. Yeah, Wayne, bro, you are exactly right. Here's what the fuel looked like that was inside of that. We're gonna give you one more look at that. I don't think you were here for most of this, Wayne, bro. Wayne. I'm just gonna call you Wayne because I think it's Wayne Bow, but yeah, Wayne. That's what was in here, and this is what the carburetor looked like. Just delicious. So yeah, that gas probably sat right inside of here in this good old guy and just dry rotted it out, and to where it won't even make a seal leading into the actual fuel tank anymore. But the good thing is, look at that fuel leaks not leaking anymore. That's what we needed. There would be a much bigger puddle here if it was still going. You can actually see. I hope you can see all the actual gas that's up here. See it in there? Just coming right out of there. So that's good. Yeah, bunch of water in there. You're 100%. My name's Wayne. Perfect. I'll call you. I see Wayne and then the bow at the end. So that's why I have. But I'll just call you Wayne, brother. I like that. It's a good name. It's like Batman. Bruce Wayne. So here we go. We're gonna get this picked back up. We're gonna probably just put this in a box. But yeah, Wayne, how you like that? Look at it. Now we can see when it's actually dried up a little bit. Look at all. It almost looks like a white powder in there from all that corrosion in there, man. Yeah, that was a whole lot of agua in there. Look at that. I hope you guys can see the white kind of. That's not supposed to be in there, and that's not a reflection. That's just dried up crud. Impulse hose, we can actually test that with the same thing we were testing, buddy. Impulse hose, I'm not extremely worried about. They very rarely. Here's your impulse too, by the way. I hope you guys can see that. No, you cannot. Get you up a bit. Get you a little bit closer. There it is. Here's our impulse right there. Of course, my fat fingers are in the way. I apologize. We're gonna just shove that into that impulse hose as hard as we can. This is how we test for an impulse hose. And we're gonna watch that while I pull this over, if I can. They always make it so difficult. Oh, look, it's not even in there no more. They make it so difficult to try and do this because you have to put this in there, and then we have to pull it while looking at this. There we go. Okay, here we go. You see that movement? You see it moving? Right there. That means our impulse hose is perfectly fine. You see that little bit of movement in that arm right there? That means we are getting a suction and a pull from our impulse hose. Impulse hose. Later, Billy. Good to see you. Thanks for stopping by, brother. I appreciate you. But yep, that's how we can test our impulse hose. I hate saying that word. There it goes. There it goes. And that's all we need. Just that little bit of movement. Sometimes you'll pull on this thing and it it won't, that little arm won't move at all. That dial won't move at all. You know, you got a problem in your impulse hose. Let's try and soak up all this gas here. Can we please? Look at that. No more gas leak. Completely dry underneath it. So that gives me a little bit of a sigh of relief. We know the gas tank is not leaking. This is our main suspect. Well, one of the suspects in the leak, which we did confirm. That's a leaker. She's a leaker. So we got that new and ordered. They're gonna call him right now. We're gonna put this in a box and then we're gonna work on a blower. I'll have it all taken apart because if the gentleman would like, he can come in, check it out, and actually look at it, and I can hand him his carburetor and say, "Yeah, there you go. Make sure you don't store this, in a pool or outside in the elements, because that you're gonna have a bad time." As you can see, just complete here. This gasket, this top gasket, has dried a little bit more too. Look at that. You can just see. We didn't even see that. All we saw was the rust earlier when we were looking at this. Just hidden debris everywhere. And I think I lost the main screw to this carburetor. I think it dropped into the abyss and I don't see it anywhere. If it's in the abyss, it's gone. Yeah, S&N. It's nuts. This one really got it pretty bad. I love showing people this stuff. All the corrosion. Look at our screen. It's still got all sorts of stuff in it. Look at that. It's really bad. But that's why we do this. Yeah, it's nuts. From a customer, he tried to fix it and hasn't put an impulse hose back on. You know how many times I've done that, brother? Yeah. And then you put everything back together again. You're like, it's going to run like a champ. And you fire that thing up and it doesn't do anything. Yep, we're still leaking up here. Have you guys noticed all that gas come back? And that's because this is really cool. We have some more pressure building up in here. Now that we have the right gas cap on, this is sort of making a seal. And we got pressure building back up inside there. And it's pushing the gas up the gas line and it's leaking out there. The gas line could have a hole in it, something. But that gas refilled. Remember me just cleaning that up a few minutes ago? It's all back. Yep. Pretty crazy. I'm going to empty the gas completely out of this thing. Just so we stop having that. But yeah, that was the gas that came out of here. Just absolutely phenomenal. Look at that. You can see the stuff on the top of the gas, and then you can actually see the stuff below it on top of the water moving. It's really bad. You're going to have a bad time. Let's dump this stuff out so we can stop this atrocious leak. Yeah. There we go. No more. All done. No more for you. No more leaky. Move this out the way. There we go. No more leak. We're gonna put the old cap back on it. I think it was this one. Looks like this one. We'll just say it's that one. But that's why I like to. Sometimes when some of these saws come through, they'll have a good cap on it, but the people don't want to do nothing with it. So I take the good cap and throw it in here just so we can test it just like that. We just happened to have one laying around, put it on there, and we saw that the leak stopped out of that baby. So that's good. Good times. Put it right in the box. We'll put this in the box. There's our box. Here we go. Carburetor going in the box. Diaphragm and all, everything. If this guy would like to see anything, we have it all right here for him. All our nuts and screws going back in the box. Don't forget this stuff. Back in the box. Put that guy in there. Hey, air filter, get in there. Spark plug, we don't need it. Guess where the spark plug's going? Come on, baby. Come on, baby. We got to get a bucket today. Nope. That was a 100% complete miss. We're going to put our tag in here so we know whose it is. And then we're just going to take our big happy box and go set it over here. Go set it over here out of the way. There she goes. She gone. What do we have up next? Let's go dump this atrocious gas out. You can actually see the water come out. It's one of the cool things, that when you do have water inside something, inside some gas, and you let it sit there for a while, go pour it out and watch it, and you'll see it go from gas to water, which is pretty cool. If these scammers don't stop calling me. Yes, hello. Thank you for calling the shitty China. What can I have your order, please? And hung up. Perfect. I do, Wayne. I did not turn it on today, but it's right over there. It's sitting right there. And unfortunately, I didn't turn it on today. It's right there. I do have a sonic cleaner. My finger's right on it. I didn't turn it on, didn't heat it up today. But normally, when I know I have a bunch of Honda stuff to do, like when we do those generators, yeah, she'll be up and on. I love using it. I chemical dip usually if I'm gonna clean a carburetor. I chemical dip it for at least about a half hour to an hour, depending on how bad it is. I'll show you my chemical dip. Yeah. Boom and boom. That's the chemical dip. That's the OG. I love this stuff. But you can also get a parts cleaner one like this. I'll take the carburetor apart, put all the parts in here. These come with baskets. So you put all the stuff in the basket, set it back down in there, let it soak for 30 minutes to an hour, depending on how bad it is. Once I let that chemical dip like that, then it's over to the sonic cleaner. And I'll go over there. I'll have that heated up to 50 degrees Celsius. I don't know how hot that is in layman's terms. But then we'll put it in there for a half hour. Let it soak in the sonic cleaner for about a half hour. And dude, I tell you what, 9 times out of 10, we'll get it at least fired back up and running. But usually an hour to a half hour, and so it'd take about an hour and a half to properly clean out a carburetor. Um, if I'm doing it right, you know what I mean? Yes, sir. Honda still on the lift. We're waiting on a part. Of course, story of my life, Tony. You already know. The guys suggested something. We only got a few minutes left before I'm getting off of here and heading home myself. So we can do this fun little experiment right here in front of you guys to just see if it works. My parts guy and everyone was like, "Oh, we have to order the arm. If we have to order the arm, can you just replace the spacer to stop this arm from moving?" See how badly this arm moves? I mean, she's a moving. Look at this side. Here's this side. Solid. The tire moves a little, but the arm, this actual metal arm, doesn't move at all. It's solid. If you look at this arm, this metal arm right here, look at the movement. So, with all their genius, they say, hey, what if you just replace that guy? Do you think that'll tighten it up? Well, let's check their theory, shall we? We ain't got nothing better to do. Trying to remember what size this was. I believe it was the 40 and the 12, if my memory serves correctly. And it probably does not, as everyone should know. Ah. See how you guys on YouTube? Yeah, nobody, this whole entire time on YouTube, not one person has commented. Nuts. There we go. Did I pick the right one? I sure did. I remembered. Look at that. My memory served. Very rare occurrence. So this is what they're wanting to know. If we replace this guy right here. Now, granted, It is a little bit off. That right there, I don't believe is a fully flat surface. It doesn't feel like it. There's a lip on this side. Feel a slight lip over there. So let's go ahead and test their theory. Let's see if that would have worked. We do have the other part. The lady approved it, so don't worry. Perfectly fine that we do this because it's happening anyway. But here we go. Beautiful, nice and solid, brand new. Goes on. And then we're right back on. Let's see if that makes any difference whatsoever. They could be absolutely right, if I'm being honest. Holy cow. It does feel a little bit more solid. Oh, wrong way. There we go. Oops. Dropped it right on you guys. Oh man, we're down to one person watching on YouTube. I don't know what I said, but I said something. Nope, we still have movement. See that movement in that metal? I hope you guys can see that. Ah, got to get off, catch up again. Yes, sir, Wayne. I appreciate you coming on here, brother. Ah, yeah, I'm telling you, Tony, some people, they want to try and do it the cheap way, but we just can't do it. That is still really wobbly. And if they listened to me the first time, they would know. But we do have all the, she approved everything. As you can see, we have all four tires, air filter, oil, spacer, uh, new screw here. Tony, I don't think you saw any of this when we were doing this, but you can check out the screw right here that's holding it in. Look at how worn that is from the tire. That's metal taking that has been worn away by plastic. Also, right here, you can see those deep grooves right through there. That's all from plastic. Isn't that wild? It's from this right here. This inside is the smaller one, and then this lip right here. That lip is what's cut that screw and that nut. So we got a new screw. We got a new spacer. I'm gonna remember, hopefully, that I put the new spacer in there. Tony, you're gonna have to remember for me because who knows when this arm's coming. But we're replacing that arm. There we go. Look at still. We're still super wobbly. So I'll be happy to tell the parts guy and my boss that no, just replacing that fun little spacer will not. It will not. Oh, excuse me. It will not work. Don't tell me I'm getting the hiccups. What is this about? What am I, 7? Get the hiccup? That's unbelievable. All right, we're about to get out of here, but about 15 minutes or so. So we'll open up the floor now to any questions, comments. How's everybody like the view from today? I hope this looked a little bit better. Yes, I do. I still can't do it, Tony, and I know you know that. We're only 3 short days away. That's how much. That's how much antibiotics I have left. Enough for 3 days. 3 short days. 2 days and a wake up if you count it. Oh, we forgot to put our air filter cover on there. We're gonna go throw that in the box. There we go. 2 days and a wake up. So I think Saturday, Thursday, Friday. Yeah, I think Friday's my last day of antibiotics. And then we're back to being drunk. Now, if I'm being honest, I actually have enjoyed this little break. Um, some not TikTokers, some podcasters I listen to, they do it. It's called the We Mean Well podcast. I love those guys. If you guys go check them out, Josh and Lou, once a year they'll take like 2 months off. They won't drink at all for 2 months, and they say it makes them feel a lot better brain working. But then the rest of the months of the year, they're just trashed every weekend and everything like that. But they take it off, kind of reset the body. I tell you what, after drinking for as many years as I have, it's kind of a nice little break. I'm starting to recognize things, and I don't like that. I don't like it too much. We got one lone person watching on YouTube, and I appreciate you. I hope you were the person from yesterday because you're a true one. I really, really appreciate you. So I'm not 100% sure, Tony, on when that arm is coming for that guy for the mower over here. I'm probably gonna have to take it down a notch, and set it off on the side. You know what I mean, bro? I told you, SNN. I get the right part number down? 000 550 1300, something like that. I told you it's like 400 something dollars, right? I think it's 400. I think the last time somebody looked it up, it was like 400 something dollars. $420 for that tool. You know what? If I'm being honest, I'd pay it for it. I didn't pay for it. My company obviously paid for it. Um, but what a time saver, instead of trying to track down the leak, trying to guess and switch parts out. If you properly know how to use that tool and you use it frequently, the tool pays for itself in no time. No time whatsoever. So yeah, it's expensive, but it will definitely make you quicker in diagnostics. It'll make you more sure, more confident on what's wrong, what's broke. It'll pay for itself. It'll make it go a lot quicker. You know what I mean? So that's just like any tools, bro. Any of these tools, these things are expensive as crap, but they paid for themselves. They've made my job a whole ton easier, faster, more efficient. What more could you want, They're expensive, but if you got it's like if you got the, what's it called? If you got the work, bro, you're cruising. You'll make that money back in no time. I ain't stopping nothing. Can't stop. Won't stop. Rockefeller Records. Yeah, that's a very good point, Tony. I drop one of these bad boys about once every day, don't I? Something's got to fall off of this thing. I love this one. I got to get more batteries though. This guy right here, I'm telling you, I hope I get to sell this dude. This thing is awesome. I hope they make me a QR code for this. Thank you for the rose, Tony. I appreciate you. Dude, this thing I absolutely love. I've used it maybe 4 times, but it's awesome to have when you need it. I love this guy. Yeah, they're expensive. That's why I always get them on the discount truck. Like this guy, I got for a steal, a pretty good price, I would say. Completely rebuilt from Milwaukee. All my Milwaukee tools. I actually got this one for fixing a car. Hey, like that. I didn't get the battery with it, but just the tool. Oh, dude, what a set to have, bro. Especially if you're doing this stuff. You got this stuff going on. This I rarely ever use in this field. This I honestly got because every now and again, very nice electric crutches. They didn't give you one of them carts to ride around on, Tony. I'd have opted for the cart, bro. Give me one of them old people carts. I want a 3-wheeler. And then we get it to the house. We do a little bit of this, a little bit of that, and then we go drag race. And that's what I'd have done. So you can see the difference between the size of these boys. This is what I use every day. That guy right here, I got Sometimes we have guys coming in with John Deere mowers and they just need their blades changed on it. They tried to change it, and one of the blades might not come, or one of the nuts might not come off, or bolt is the word I'm looking for. One of the bolts might not come off. They can't get the bolt off, so they come to me, and then I break out this bad boy. That'll get your nuts off and bolts. It'll get it all off. That boy right there is bad. Pappy, good to see you're still on here. But I like this. I got it for a discount price, and he sent it off to Milwaukee. It looks a little bit rough, but everything inside of it is brand new. They completely rebuilt all the insides, everything like that, and I almost dropped it on the ground, but I caught it. You guys saw that from 2 angles. And I'm watching myself because it's on a delay. There it goes. I almost dropped it on the ground. That was good. So, yeah, brand new inside. I really need them. I really need it. This thing's awesome. But go on your truck if you guys are techs or whatever. Go on your local truck. I got that one off the USA Tool trucks. He comes through on Friday. Got it. I believe that was a repo. I think he repoed that from somebody and said he was going to send it out if I wanted it. I got it, and I wanted it, and I got it. Since we got only about 10 minutes left, I'll just give you a quick rundown on the lineup here. These are the absolute main things I use every day for this job. Snap on, we're going to put that in the back behind everything because I don't like it and it shouldn't be up front. This guy, this guy, this guy, this guy, and that guy in the back. We don't want to look at him. So I actually have 3 of the same tool here. Those 3 are all the same. They're all for these inserts, but I have different tools in each one of them. They are the devil, but if you find the right ones, they can be a little angel. Like I said, dude, I got this one at a hugely discounted price because it was repoed. I paid a fraction of the price for this bad boy because it was a repo. But all 3 of these here are almost they all have the same attachment in it, but I have different tools in it just so I'm not sitting here looking for a bit, looking for a tool. I literally just have to reach over and grab the right one. That's the reason I have 3 of them bad boys. One's a Phillips head, one's our T27, one's our T24, whatever it is, a little bit smaller one. Let's see, T27, T25, I believe it is. With these 3 bad boys right here, I can pretty much take apart any steel item that they have out there. We do need some specialty tools if we're going really big into a carburetor. They do have this guy. I love this tool as well. Here's the part number here for you. 5910-890-2310. Look at that little bitty guy if I can get it to focus. I actually use these for my knives and stuff. Whenever my knife, yeah, look at this. Fits right in that baby. Super small. This is pretty much used for carburetors and stuff. It won't fit in these guys. These are little bitty guys. But yeah, if my knife starts loosening up a little bit, it's perfect for it. So I'd 100% invest in this guy too. But this is if you're going really deep into a carburetor. Sometimes you need this really small one. I believe there's one unit in particular. You need this to change out something. And for the life of me, I can't remember right now what it is. But yeah, so there's pretty much my whole lineup. 1, 2, 3, 4. We use this guy for mostly Honda stuff, and yeah, literally almost all Honda. This guy's spark plug. So each tool has its own individual job. This one is pretty much literally for carburetors. This doesn't come out of here. So I always know I got a Phillips head on standby. I always know I have my T27 on standby and my T25 all ready to go. And instead of taking this out, finding my bit, putting the bit in and going, it saves some seconds off. You know what I mean? But that's the starting lineup. I got 5 of them. And then I got a secret behind the scenes guys. That's this guy. That's that one. And he's gonna fall over. That's fine. We have this guy here too. Just for when sometimes battery can't do it. We got our air impact, our real one. And that's a big boy too. That's not a small one. That's not a 3/8 or yeah, quarter inch or whatever. That's a big boy. We got that guy. What else do we have here? We got this guy. We got this thing. Whole bunch of money, whole bunch of tools right here. But that's pretty much our. I've got like 6 pack out boxes. Heck yeah, what you need. But yeah, that'll get you through a day. You know what I mean? All purchased off of tool truck except for this one I got at the pawn shop. Everything else you see here, tool truck, and this guy. I bought this off a friend of mine here. But yeah, that'll get you going for all the lovely power tools. I hope you guys like that. But if I can't get stuff off with any of those tools I have, we got a problem. And I didn't buy all these at one time. Wasn't like I woke up one morning and said, we're going to spend some money on a tool truck. Nope. This guy, that guy, all just happened to walk on there. 1, 2, and 3. Just happened to walk on there and they had it sitting there and I said, hey, what's this? And they said, well, that was a repo. I'm letting it go for $100. Boom, boom. Oh, good, Pappy. I hope that helps you out a little bit, buddy. But that's just me. I found this is pretty efficient. And I got backups to the backup, backups to the backup to the backup. Anything at all that's thrown at me, I want to kind of be prepared for. I did make a purchase today. I wanted to show you guys this. Cohen, what's going on, buddy? I see you. You're on YouTube. I also got this streaming on TikTok too. You can tell your dad to go on TikTok if he's home. What's up, buddy? Look at my stuff. Look at my whole little setup here. Ain't this cool? Yes, sir, dude. It does. And this is. I got this guy today too. I wanted to show you this. Spent a little money today on the old shop stud removers. Pretty much only going to use this one out of this whole kit. This is for the lawnmowers over there. Some of them have studs. There is a chainsaw or two, I believe, that have thread to thread. This is going to be the main one that I'll use. But look, I have all the way up to a 12 millimeter if I want one. These are stud remover sets. This thing is awesome. So I just bought that today. I'm kind of excited about it. Oh, and if you guys were on here last week, or no, 2 weeks ago, and saw me snap off my number 2, I got it redone. Warranty, that was $3.99. There's in my little kit. So we're back in action with that, baby. It's a good stop at the, dropped it off. Yeah, buddy. I'm, uh, I'm streaming all over the place, dog. You like my cameras? You like these angles on here, buddy? I like this. We've been trying it all over the place, but I'm liking this one here. There we go. We'll move that a little bit. Watch this, Cohen. You ready? Hold on. Keep an eye on this. Let me lift this up and move this over here a little bit. Ready? What's up, dog? There it goes. Ready? I can walk around. You can see all my stuff and it follows me. Then we can come back over here. Come look at this. Look at all these tools here if they like it. Tell me how cool that is. Here it is. Look, you'll see it moving. Let's see if I can get it to. There you go. See if we can get it to move. There it goes. Yeah, here's all my tools down here. Look, it'll follow me down, follow me back up, follow me over here. Come on over here. I gotta walk slow though. You can't move too quick with that baby. And then if I do this, come on, come on now. There it goes. Now you guys are locked back down. Look at that. Oh no. I guess it did lock down. Hold on, let me lock it back down. There it goes. See ya. And then we're locked back down. How cool is that? And then he got me a new laptop. Look at my new laptop and monitor we have over here. Brand new laptop, brand new monitor, just so we can work on this fun stuff. I'll see if I can say it this way. There we go. New laptop, TikTok up over there streaming. I'm on TikTok all day looking at my streams. We got the whole setup here, dog. There we go. I'll get you guys back over here. Yeah, son. This all just started. And if you notice, I'm doing this from my phone. Let me see. Yeah. They also got me an iPhone, bought me an iPhone. That's one of the cameras, and we're running everything through the phone, through the computer, straight into your eyeballs. How cool is that, bud? You're gonna have to come up here. You're gonna have to talk your dad into bringing you up here one day, and we'll get you on here for a minute. You can say hi to everybody on here watching. Oh yeah, I gotta put my toys away. What time we got? Oh man, we're at 4:30. We're about to get out of here. This is the most recent tool though, Pappy. If you're still in here, this thing is cool. I got it for super cheap too, and it works incredible on the carburetors. Dude, I couldn't be more happier than this. This was a repo, I think, $35 off the truck, and still has a 2-year warranty on it. We do have some sparks in there. Let's see if she's sparking today. No, no sparks. Yeah, there was. So I may have them send it back and see if they can redo the inside. There's a little sparky spark. But other than that, dude, this thing is sick. Got it for $35. No battery included though. Only if you fix my weed eater. Dude, 100%. Bring it up here. We'll fix it. Actually, that's a good idea. One day I should have you and Dad stop by my house and grab Mither's weed eater, blower, and edger and bring it up here because I can't remember for the life of me to put them in the. Yeah, dude, that's what I'm talking about, Pappy. You got to go on them trucks and just ask, yo, what do you got in here? $35. No battery, no nothing, but I got batteries. When I bought this guy, it came with 2 batteries and I got a free battery. So I was okay with it. Know what I mean? And yes, I will fix your weed eater. You guys bring it up to me and come. I'll help you. I'll help you fix it. We'll let you fix it. How about that? I bet the people on the lives would love that. Seeing just a children in here. Here we go. Here's my cart too, Cohen. Check out my cart. Look at that. I got rigs. You already know. Pirates Life, baby. Rigs Outpost. That's where we go get our live bait at. Our shark bait at. We got it representing. And if you like that, you already know what I got on the back of it, dog. You already know what I got on the back of it, dog. Just showing everybody. Everybody knows when they walk by, staring them right in the face. But yeah, this is my cart. I know you guys all seen my cart a little bit before. Yes, those are BBs right there, and yes, those are CO2 cartridges. Because we have a rat problem. But I think if I show what I got, uh, we may be kicked off of here. So I'm not going to show you. It's right there, but I'm not going to show you it. Put this guy in there. Oh, come on now. Come on now. Put that in there. This in there. Close that baby up. I'm not going to do it, Tony. Yeah, because it looks like 100% real one, and works like 100% real one. I'm not gonna show it, even though I think everybody in here would be pretty cool about it. But why tempt fate? Why tempt fate? So there we go. I think we had a pretty good day today. We're running a little bit late, but that's all right. Blowing off everything here. Got a nice clean area to work on tomorrow. Uh, Make sure my phone's charged up. Yeah, yeah. Oh, did you? He's doing all that? Perfect. It's in that box right there. All right. I was going to say, if he wanted to see anything, I got it all in the box there. So, yes, I can. I can look at the parts. It's almost like how we have with Sunbelt, the parts profile or something, and it'll show you. It still pulls up like that. Perfect. I kind of doubt that we have that carburetor, but hopefully we do. Yeah. The info. Beautiful. So we got that. Yes, I did. Hey, Pappy, brother, that's what I'm here for, man. That's why I do this, and that's why I love doing this. I'm here to help, brother. I want to help you guys. And it's easy. All this is easy. You don't need a whole bunch of stuff, but to just go out there and have some fun and fix these things, man. Yeah, I'm playing with the mouse. I'm not going to shoot that mouse. Next time that mouse runs across, well, I don't think it is. I think I did get him. But next time that thing comes running by, he's going to regret it. All right. I think that's a day. I think we'll call that a day. We got some stuff to do tomorrow. Whole bunch of stuff came in. We can see it's starting to get hot again. We're back up in the 80s, I believe. Yeah, it's literally 80 degrees right now. So, Tony, thanks for that, brother. Thanks for the flower. I appreciate you guys. We're at 80 degrees right now, though, so it's super hot. So that means that grass out there is growing like weeds. Oh, I was hoping for, I don't know. They said another cold front's coming through, so hopefully that cold front comes through, slows us down a little bit so I can catch up. And then once we really start picking up, you guys are going to see me moving this stuff in and out. It's going to be fun. Pappy, you have a great evening, brother. I hope you stop in tomorrow. And we'll be here, same bat time, same bat channel. We'll be on here again. We have a whole bunch of stuff to fix, and you guys might see me throw up a little bit if when I get uh, those guys right there, those generators up here on the lift. So it's going to be real fun. But I appreciate y'all looking in. Cohen, I appreciate you being on here, buddy. Checking in on me, checking out on my whole setup. Pretty cool. And I got AirPods. So I hope you can hear me real good. Look at my AirPod cover. Ah, I didn't pay for none of it. Very cool. Parts.store, they sponsor all this. If you guys want to, go check out Parts.store. I'm going to put let me put this up here real quick. Hold on, I got to remember how to work this now. There we go. And how about this, Cohen? Boom. Parts.store, check out that. Go ahead and check out that QR code. Parts.store is who sponsored and bought all this stuff. Go on there. If you need some parts, you can see it on there. You can get everything you need. Yes, sir, Pappy. I appreciate you, bro. If you can, if not, don't worry about it. But I try to give you a couple more tips tomorrow. I'm sure we're gonna have just a whole heap of fun tomorrow. What's tomorrow? Thursday? Yeah, Thursday. Thursday fun day. You guys go ahead and you hit that QR code. Go over there if you need any parts or anything. If you can't find what you're looking for, get a hold of that customer service. Let them know what you're looking for. I'm sure they'll be able to find it for you. But that's who sponsors this. That's who brings you all this. That's who's bought all this for me to do all this cool stuff. It's fun and I like it. So we'll be on here tomorrow. I got to get out of here. I'm on the way home. Come on. Oh, I'm on the wrong one. There we go. Come back over here. Yep. Next Monday it's gonna be cold. That's what I heard. So good. Hopefully that'll slow the grass down a little bit and I can catch a breath. Because if you look over here, my buddy, look at all the mowers I got to do. Actually, most of them are pretty much done. There might be 3 mowers over there we got to get done. Plus, we got this mower here jacked up, waiting to get done. Plus, we have all this stuff over here we got to get done. Most of these are quoted. All those up there too. Coal saws, yay. Weed eaters, all this good crap. We got to fix it all. We're going to do it right here on this bench right here, live in front of everybody. The YouTube, there we go. We got a couple people watching on YouTube. We're actually ending the day in a tie between the viewers on YouTube and TikTok. So I appreciate all you guys. Yes, sir. We're going to get into some stuff. I'll see you later, buddy. I'll see the rest of you guys tomorrow. We'll be on here. Go to that QR code. Go to that QR code. Check them out. They're all OEM parts too, by the way. Go over there and check them out. We'll see you guys tomorrow. I'll see you later, buddy. Thanks for coming on. I appreciate you.